Hey, YouTube, Kim. It's been a while, and I want to apologize to myself because I don't deserve an apology. So, never mind. Due to the video being like 27 minutes long, I decided to divide the video up into three separate videos because I said a lot of stuff and I need to divide it. This first part is just gonna be like it's about Alex, basically, like stuff that's happened with him and like the trips that Gina and I have taken and stuff. So I don't know why I wanted to make this video. I was just watching my old video and I was like, I really want to make this. I want to sit down and do it. And I did, and now I'm here and I don't know what to say. Well, I kind of wrote some random things down here, but so there are a few things I need to talk about since I last made a video. I was watching my last video, and then I made it in February, and it's now May. The last thing I talked about was my friend Alex, and I had said if he gets kicked out, or if he gets rid one more time, he gets kicked out. Well, what happened was he got kicked out. I predicted it. Okay, that's actually not something I should laugh about. But this is what happened, and it's actually kind of funny. Oh, and I'm sorry if I sound really gross. Allergies happened was when Jared got kicked out, Alex, instead of living in the dorm he was supposed to live in, which was Cotton, he ended up just moving into Sammy's room basically. And you're not supposed to stay in someone's room for more than 3 days in 1 month, and he was staying there for like every single day. And so Megan found out, and she's the leader of like Grogan or whatever, and so he got in trouble and he got written up for that, but they didn't kick him out for that, so like that was his like last chance, you know. So it was what's St. Patrick's Day, yeah, St. Patrick's Day, and we went to Gina's room to celebrate, you know, celebrate. So my friend Colby, he got like, he drank a little bit too much, and he needed help to go back to the dorm, to his room, so Alex was gonna walk him back. And Alex thought it was a smart idea to run like on the hood of a car and just at school, just run over, like he climbed up the back and like went over the top of it, not in the front. Well, he did it right when a cop was driving by, so the cop pulled over, was like, hey, is this your car? Alex was like, no, it's not my car, I don't really know. And then he was like, yo, Colby, I'm gonna run. He said that under his breath, and Colby was like, what? And then Alex just took off running, and the cops were like, is that your friend? And Colby was like, yeah. And he said he was too drunk to run, so Colby stayed there. And they asked him questions, and so they brought it, and Colby told them about where he was drinking and everything. So they came up to Gina's room, which is where we were, just chilling, and the cop knocked on, and Alex comes in, and he's like, dude, I just ran from the cops. And first he jumped to a dumpster. That was the first thing. And he was like, I just ran into some cops, I don't know what I'm gonna do, blah blah blah, and all this junk. And it was really creepy. And then we hear a knock, and it's the cops, and we're like, oh god. So we open up the door, and the cops like, no, I don't give petty drinking tickets, it's Alex Rendock's in the room. And we're like, we don't know. And he's like, he was hiding in the closet. So he opens up the closet, pulls Alex out, handcuffs him, and throws him against the wall, and it was like, oh, so much stuff. And he went to jail for that night. And that's how he got kicked out of school. And Gina actually and I have gone to go. Gina and I have gone to visit him twice in Davidson since then, which is really cool. The first time it actually worked out. The second time, not so much. I don't even know what we did the first time. We only went there for a day. We left early one morning. I think it was Sunday. We left early Sunday morning, came back like 6. We left Davidson around 6 in the morning, and we had to drive back, which is, I don't even know, I think it's like a 2-hour drive from Greensboro, but we did it because that's how dedicated we are to our friendship with Alex. Oh, I met his dog Bardo. Bardo was so cute and walked around everywhere, and it was just good times. And I left my SpongeBob DVD that I rented from the library from school, and I left it at his house sitting on a stool, and I can't sit still, so I'm like, take me to your leader. Why am I so weird? I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. SpongeBob. I left my SpongeBob DVD at his house that I rented from the library, from school library, and it was there for like almost a month. and he never mailed it to me, and I never got it back. And I was so mad at him because like him and Gina writing each other letters and stuff isn't there in the mail. I was like, why can't you just send me the freaking DVD? I know it costs money because like it's a parcel or whatever, but still, I wanted it back. Like, oh, the library, more than $20-something. They're gnome salt and pepper shakers, and they're flipping awesome. The second time he was like basically on house arrest because like some stuff went down at home. Like he got in trouble with the police again, and then with his parents, and it's just like a big like pile of crap that he's put himself in. So he basically got house arrested from his own, like by his own parents. They took away his phone, his computer, everything. The only way he could contact us was through Gina, because he wrote down her number before they took away all his phone, and his parents let him talk on the phone, on the home phone sometimes, and so he was able to call Gina a few times. He kept telling us to go visit him, and we were like, all right, finally, we'll go. And we were actually going to stay the night. We thought when we get there, and we drove like 2 hours, and his mom was so rude to us. Like she seemed like she didn't like us. She got there, she was like, oh, well, he's out golfing with his dad, and so he should have called before he got here. We were like, well, we don't have his number, so we couldn't. And I guess we kind of did, but he calls Gina through like 4 different numbers, so we didn't know which one to call. And we wanted it to be a surprise, and we thought that he wouldn't be doing anything because he told us he wasn't going to do anything. He had no plans at all. Well, apparently he was golfing that day, so we didn't get to hang out with him. So we were like, all right, let's just chill in Davidson until Alex calls you, because Alex calls Gina like every night basically. Alex never called. We spent like, I don't know how many hours in Chili's parking lot in my car just chilling, listening to music, talking, texting our friends. Like, we didn't know what to do. He never called, so we just came all the way back home. And the thing is, he didn't even find out that we had gone there. His mom told us that she would tell him that we were there, and he found out from his sister the next day, like in the afternoon. His mom never even told him. So we're like, what is going on? How rude, right? I've been hanging out with Gina a lot. She's like my main bitch, basically. Bad word. Oh no. She's like my main girl. What can I thought? So besides going to Davidson, we went to Asheville. I know the first time I went with Sherry. This time I went with Gina, and it was over spring break. Ryan was home, and so was Tommy, and they go to App and State, and then Dave was home as well, and Jared was home, and Sammy was home. So like all the guys were home from school, which was really cool. So because before I was only like Alex and Sammy and no one else, so it was cool hanging out with everyone. And we were there. We actually there for a couple days this time. Dave was obsessed with car parties, so we had like car party, and we had like a peanut butter party, and we had house party, and we had all kinds of parties, and it was a lot of fun hanging out with all the guys. I rather enjoyed it, and that was probably a really great trip, like one of my favorite trips I've taken with my friends. Yeah, and Gina and I are thinking of going to Asheville again this summer, because I'm home from school. This should probably be my first point. I'm home from school. I think I'm done.